They are going. Okay. I don't have B stream up. Okay, there it is. We are off then! Okay, awesome. I don't know what's happening. Someone pull me in the race room or something. But yeah, pull... First of all, pull the racers in first. I'm not important comparatively. B stream is up, but it's not showing up on stream. Excellent. Yeah, Koopy's pulling people in. Okay, I'm in. Awesome. Thank you. So, Aria. Aria's not an easy character. So, hopefully we see some clears. Otherwise, a team might just be put at a pretty significant back foot if they just, I don't know, they get bad rider spawns on the golden loot and then die. Yeah, B has coda clears. Randomized coda clears even. Yeah, Aria's 3 times as easy. Definitely. Sounds about right. Maybe even a bit more. But it's one thing to clear and another thing to race, I guess. But then again, it's probably still easier to race Aria than whatever V has done with Coda. Still. Just the whole thing is contingent on everybody just getting a solid time in a clear. Not dying pretty much is probably going to be valued pretty high. B already quaffing the potion. That's leaving the rat behind. Rat can easily mess you up when playing as Aria, so that's very understandable. I've gotten a few unfortunate mishaps with Rat before when playing as Aria. Yeah, sivcria fresh off of a GrudgeDOR Aria match against Zelo. So, warmed up, experienced in racing Aria. Aria Necrobot races, yeah. They prepped! I didn't even realize. This is some serious business here, with some hardcore preparation. Oh yeah. Big damage, courage trouble for both racers. You'd not prep for Bard. It's Bard, what's the worst thing that can happen? But B getting failed here. Losing the potion early on, but here's just another potion. sivcria does not really have much use for a second potion unless loses it on this floor. We'll pick it up anyways. Good to refresh your potions, I guess. Oh yeah, be in the lead. Has a potion now, so pretty comfortable. Compared to just being without a potion, obviously. Oh, that is a very, very safe shop. What do you even want to do with that? It's also a Blast Helm. Yeah. Use the Transmute Tomes for sivcria. Yeah, you have to give up damage if you want that safety in that shop. B is not going to go for it, which is fine. Because damage is safety as well. And it uses the Blast Helm to pick up the Luck Charm here with the Runaway Leprechaun. It's all gonna be fine. sivcria taking the Heavy Glass. And Heavy Glass for V as well, at a much greater discount. Understandably so, wanting to get off Courage Shovel because of the lack of buffers. Oh yeah. We're looking relatively safe in Aria terms. Like, this is actually pretty safe. You have the Frost Charm, you got the Heavy Glass. Korea has taken the lead, actually. Both racers just relying on these spiked gears for damage, which is gonna do you pretty well. Yeah, given it's a relay, that probably the small optimizations will just even out over time. You're looking for the bigger picture time saves. Wow, look at these double dire bats. Oh, that's a... I don't... Oh, jeez. Very well handled exit room there from sivcria. I did not like that. Keeping calm, playing some good necker dancer. I think a bit of seed variance there. Instead of the double dire bat, there was a pretty nasty giant orange armadillo there. Oh, I know nothing. I know nothing as well. No. I feel like I know nothing compared to some people. But yeah. I mean, that's one role of commentators, is to help you make sense of what's going on. So yeah, we are running alphabetical order, which is pretty interesting. And it also makes Aria first, so we'll see. We'll see. Bolt is also pretty early as well, but people who are good at Bolt... Oh, this is a situation there for sivcria. But enough damage to just take out the Blue Dragon in 2 hits. That could have gone much, much worse. Monk is last, though. Yeah. Ugh. The Great Equalizer. So, I guess if you're the team that's behind, you just hope that Monk goes wrong. Nocturne and Tempo were DLC additions to the latter half of the alphabet. Yeah, rounding out the entire alphabet. Here's a shock kill for B for Free Spell and a Shovel of Strength. It's down to the Glass Bib. sivcria has been doing an excellent job at just not getting hit, which is what you want to do as Aria. Also, don't drop beats. If you can do those 2 things, then you'll be pretty fine. Oh, I don't like sivcria's situation here. Dropping a bomb, there's a hit off of the Heavy Glass. There's another hit off the Heavy Glass. Pushing hard for that 1-1 here. At the cost of 2 safety hits. There is the Frost Charm left, though, along with this Glass Bib, so... Still has a decent amount of safety to work with. Yeah, hard to get 26 people free at the same time. It's even hard to get 18 people free at the same time. Oh, sivcria just gone for the trapdoor. Ooh. But yeah, that's fine. Still 2 hits of protection. This needs to not drop the beat. Not going for the Golden Loot quick kill, which, I mean, it's a relay. And the quick kill can go wrong. Looks like is getting some nice hits. And there we go. That is Aria finished for team... What team is this? Team B. It's just A and B, it's not that hard. And that means Sean is up next. SC2. Playing Bard for Team B. B. For Team A, there's B taking the trapdoor. Come on, stream. Let's see how this golden loot fight goes for B. It's gonna be fine. Looks like Biggie is up as well. We have 2 Aria clears, so that's excellent. Let's get some, I don't know. This. Some Arias on the board. Yeah, they moved too. How am I gonna fit 9 characters here? Here. Yeah. We have a jaw take for Bard, okay. I see. What will Biggie do? Taking the jaw as well. Both races taking a dagger jaw. Well then. Yeah, sure, there's a potion. But yeah, Bard isn't all too important, as it's a very quick character, and the quick characters have less of a weight compared to the characters that take longer to beat. But that being said, you do want to beat the game. Oh, Biggie. Oh, Biggie! Ah! Okay! Yeah, that wasn't that good. Biggie's just gonna reset, actually. Ugh. Brief heart attack when going down the trapdoor. You didn't completely remember if you had a potion left. Oh, that would have been bad. But luckily you did. Picked up a backup potion after losing it in Zone 5. It's like, hey, isn't Biggie on your team? Possibly. So SC2 in the lead for Team Blue Team. I don't know, what should I call these teams? Team A and Team B? That's kind of lame. Why didn't you guys come up with cool team names? That would have been cool. Instead of Team A and Team B, Cap. Team Left and Team Right. Oops, I accidentally put a bard up. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, this is such a rough seed. There goes the glass weapon. Oh gosh, how do I keep track of scoring? I'm panicking here. Do I just copy and paste loots? That might just be what I should do. Imagine being allowed to take damage. Not too many, you only have 2 hearts to begin with. Team Biggie and Team Smalley. Just like, what's the Team Switch and Team Not Switch? Jeez, what is this seed? Like this? Ah, there goes the glass weapon already for SC2. SC2 is, losing a lot of pace to Biggie, but the biggest thing just needs to clear. Yeah, don't think too hard about things, you just make it to the end. There are 2 zones left. That's a pretty solid build for Biggie though, compared to SC2, so I wouldn't be surprised if Biggie takes the lead by the end of this run. This is like a no build for SC2. Where's the build at? Using this bow. Yeah, this is a pretty good bard stuff going on, given how bad the seed has been. Yeah, Biggie on the same floor now is taking the lead after an early bard reset and also a slower start off of Aria. But far from unsurmountable, as we are seeing now. Team A taking the lead. By the dagger. Yeah, you probably should. You don't want to be in 1 damage. Okay, good shield here for SC2's exit, but just 1 damage things. Costing a lot of time, but not too much time as it's bard. You can just press buttons quickly to make up for lack of damage, as long as you don't die, which is a pretty real concern. But yeah, solid pace here for Biggie. Looks like Tuff is off. Or Bolt. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. It's actually leading because they have Switch. GG's. SC2 is probably going to get their clear soon, but they aren't protected, so they can just get killed in 1 hit, but they're being pretty careful to avoid that from happening, but... I'm sorry. Why'd I say that? Okay. That's a pretty big disadvantage. Well then. We're on 1-2 together. Kind of. Oof. Here's a non-transparent bard. Ooh, can I fix that actually? It's probably gonna be too transparent. Racking up points. Just get the clear. Oh, SC2, don't worry about going quickly. Just get the clear. Is what you gotta do right now. That is, yeah. That is a very rough death, and... imagine continuing to have to play after that. It's not a fun time. I wonder if this works. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, tough. It's playing the bard. Here's Mana Freeze already. I'm playing the Bolt. SC2 is playing Bard. On a very rough seed as well. This is not a fun seed to play as Bard. And Tuff takes a dunk, okay. Dying is happening. Bolt's a pretty hard character, but it's a character that can be mastered to a pretty proficient state. Mana freeze pick up once again for Tuff. Lack of a weapon, though, can easily become a problem. 1 damage bolt is... eh. However, in terms of like characters that you could have 1 damage on, you start with a sphere, I guess. Which is a good and a bad thing. Low percent bolt is definitely played somewhat more commonly than other characters, I believe. Just low percent just generally isn't played that often at all, though. Bit of temporary damage up, probably. But Tuff's gonna keep this alive for as long as they need it, probably. That's a forbidden weapon. That's a thing. But yeah, that's the weapon solved. Not too much worries about keeping these spike gears alive anymore, but it's definitely helpful as a damage boost. Oh, there goes the trapdoor for SE2. SE2 is taking a bit longer of a time here. Filling up safety. No Condor mod on. This is not a Condor sanctioned event, actually. Actually, it is. It's not Condor sanctioned, but a lot of Condor staff are helping run it. Volunteer work on top of volunteer work. Yeah, Tuff cruising along. This is a weapon. It definitely is a weapon. It's so good that it got banned from races. Looks like a gold cat pickup for SE2. Still lacking damage then. Press down, okay. Thinking about these bard moves. Taking a hit. Yeah, this bard seed is super rough. Like, bard is like possibly the easiest character, but this seed is definitely doing things. Floaty boots pick up. Interesting. I mean... ooh. Frolic socks. Oh, boots of pain. Okay. Cat pain. With the boots edition, not the ring edition. It's not horrible. Tuff, meanwhile, is just plain bolt with an axe. There's not too much to say here. Playing very well. Double tempo is looking like it's super easy. Though it is an obsidian weapon, which can put you in some very rough situations, as Bolt, however, mana freeze is there if you ever need it. Nice gluttony here for a bunch more hearts along with the Squigga suit. This Blade Master for Tuff. Bolt things are happening. This is probably the hardest floor to play on double tempo. If you, I guess, don't consider death metal. But even though death metal's faster, 4-3 is probably just harder. Four 3 Blade Masters are the hardest boss on Volt. Yeah. Okay, Tuff in Zone 5. Doing a pretty good job at keeping health high. Has his chicken in from the food shop in the back pocket. 4-3 Blade Masters did its thing, but seem to be cruising along again now. What is happening? That was so quick! I don't know what happened there, but Tuff is already on Fortissimo, and we have a go. Our next character, Grenade Charms. GG's. Let's get bolt. Let's get a bolt image up there. Yes. So, Classic Cadence is up next for Team A. SE2 is still playing Bard, but is alive, which is the key thing here. Staying alive. Here we go. Wait, so I have... Okay, this is good spacing. But yeah, Boots of Pain definitely helping a lot for SE2 compared to the previous run where it was just 1 damage or an Obsidian Cutlass, which we saw Biggie pick up. But SE2 did not find that and it's kind of just stuck on Running Glass or Cold Bow or something. Here's a good weapon. A bit too late, game. Okay. Oh. It's fine. SC2 is gonna finish this off, probably. I hope. Oh, jeez. Okay, Fireball finishes off. GG's. Here's your Bard. Looks like EGM is up for Bolt. Yeah, that was a very rough death from SC2 there. But managing to pull things back with a pretty decent Bard clear. Like, it's kinda hard to just, like, be on your A game after a death like that. So, excellent job there to just keep it under control. Evtet is farming quite a bit in Zone 1 for Cadence here. BGM's trying to dunk the Shopkeeper, but will fail. Not taking regen either. Yeah, probably knows mana freeze is coming up, but regen is a good ring to just have, but I don't know. Volt is probably one of my worst characters, if not the worst, aside from Coda. Evtet, meanwhile, picks up a bit of armor and a very solid weapon. Bolt is a quicker character, but it has some pretty decently high death potential. However, I don't expect deaths to happen with Tuff and BGM, given how good those two players are. Squigga suit pickup for Evtet as well. Chop kill may affect the Obsidian Axe. Hopefully it's still there. It's fine. It's all good. So yeah, here's the Axe pickup. There's your build, I guess. Mana freeze and an Axe. Definitely some protection would be very nice, but Team B is currently on the route to catch up here. And that involves being a bit more risky. This is a pretty solidly safe build for Evtet here. There can be issues with Obsidian damage, drop into 1 and then getting sucked around enemies, but Pulse Spell and Freeze Spell should get Evtet out of some pretty nasty situations. Picking up a holster and a blood flail. Having a blood weapon holstered for regeneration tools. Oh, getting backpacked. Luckily it didn't aggro the shopkeeper there. That would have been bad. Yeah, BGM pressing picking up the magic cheese, wanting to eat it, but because it had backpack, the cheese went into the backpack slot instead of the main item slot, so threw a throwing star instead of eating the cheese. But luckily it did not aggro the shopkeeper with that. That would have been really, really bad. Yeah, Evtet is pulling out the slow play, making sure to get the clear. Already is ahead, wants to keep that lead. And is pretty tanky, has regeneration. This is just a pretty good spot to be in for Evtet. Yeah, Evtet's definitely cruising along very leisurely, at a very leisurely pace. Oh, but BGM, what happened there? I missed it. One sec. Bolt in zone 4, everybody. Yeah, that's just Bolt in zone 4 things. Yeah, Team A. I mean, it's far from over. We're just getting started here. We're still in the first half of characters, right? Evtet isn't going too quickly. There's still a lot of space to be saved. That is... you don't want to jump on spike traps like that. But yeah. Being put at a back foot early on is not that good for Team B. Why is everyone jumping on spike traps? Oh, VGM's just gonna reset once more. Oh, Evtet! Okay. Dying is happening. That was a big goo hit, followed by not much you can do because there's a spider there. Heck. Dying has been happening. I'm sure Team B is happy to see that. But yeah, that was, like, Evtet was playing this pretty nicely. Playing super, super safe. Because the pressure to catch up is on Team B, but then goo happens. Goo happens. It happens. Yeah, we have optimal milkage for BGM as well. Big amounts of gold. Hitting the leprechaun as it despawns. Or something with the double V. I don't know. I don't play Bolt. Here's the axe. That's a very, very important flawless to pick up for VGM. Sir Cavalca. Cavalca's typing in Discord now. Gonna wipe the sweat off your forehead. Phew. Everything's installed. Cavalca's here. But yeah, dying. You don't want to die. Like, just beat the game is... Like, in a race, it's about balancing speed and safety, and in a relay, it leans even more towards safety than just racing normally. What is this? Is this Wonder? Did it transmog somewhere? Oh! Not enough gold, I don't think. Okay, there. Boom, Wonder. That is an entire build and a half. So, very good Bolt Seed, very good Cadence Seed. Evtet spending 3 minutes in Zone 1. Which is a long time, so still slow playing, but the other team is still behind, so it's mostly fine. So the pressure is still on Team B to catch up here. Oh, there's a shop with armor and a torch. Maybe saving out for the Squaga suit that comes in Zone 2, I believe. I believe Evtet picked up Chainmail in the first run around, but then there was Squaga suit like somewhat afterwards, but eh. Just pick up armor whenever you can, armor is good. Yeah, BTM has an entire build. Like, Ring of Wonder is the entire build inside of a ring. Oh, okay, nice Telemonkey. Somehow didn't get grabbed by the Telemonkey there. Okay, 4-3 volt. We've seen this once before. It looks like BGM's pushing hard. This is a heckin' hard push. Oh my gosh, that was such a good 4-3! Putting in some work to pull a catch up here. It's not really a comeback because, as I said, it's still pretty early on for the whole relay. So, simply just the catch up. Yeah, Axe Wonder obviously helps. And also a freeze spell to go with it. There's always Monk, yeah. That's when the real catch-ups happen. And there it is! GG's! Bolt is finished for Team B. Crate is off for Cadence. Boop, duplicate. Here's your bolt. Flip. I didn't make the... I just googled it and then like, oh, the wiki has sprites for the characters. I'm like, oh shoot, I was like, wait, how am I gonna keep score? Am I just gonna put a billion loots on the screen? No, we'll put the characters on the screen, but when am I gonna get the characters quickly? I have like 4 minutes to prepare. Getting off mag because of the Blood Drum Betrayal. Yeah, backpack is a time. But yeah, no, Crate can definitely catch up here and take the lead for during Cadence. Yeah, I believe Evtet's definitely playing this correctly, given Evtet's ability. Like, Crate finished the season in Obsidian, Evtet is in Blood, I believe. And it's a relay. You want to prioritize safety over speed. So, for Evtet, that was... Evtet was doing everything correctly on the first one, except for... And then Goo happened. But yeah. Okay. Crate is pulling together the build here. Switchaxe should come shortly. Words, how do they work? Bring a regen as well as somewhere. I didn't pay attention. Switchaxe. You have an important announcement. You have chicken tendies. I'd like to make an announcement. Mizmi has chicken tendies. Very important. This red dragon's gonna be a bit slow. I was like, oh, you already finished purchasing the items? Here I am. Yeah, Crate skipped regen somewhere then. I'm pretty sure Evtet had the Ring of Regen this far already as well. Evtet versus VGM's like watching the tortoise and the hare, except they both die and have to race again. Evtet did what? Evtet definitely died in Zone 4 to a Goo situation. Like, pretty much that's all cat courage things for Crate. Luckily, well protected here with the Switchaxe suit, and has a lot of hearts as well. That could have been pretty devastating. Oh geez, Evtet. Oh, Evtet, please. Okay, it's fine. Evtet's also pretty protected. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, Crate's definitely looking to gain some time back here. Evtet's, I think, starting to push a bit harder here. Ah, there's the regen. Cool. Okay. Crate can definitely, like, earn so much time here. Evtet just needs to finish this run off, which is Zone 5 in the story bosses, but this is a very, very decent build. Very, very good build, not just decent. Third shovel Zone 5 plus compass for mapping for Evtet here should make Zone 5 go by pretty quickly. Not too much time to be lost here. Okay, solid blood freeze there to prevent that hit. Oh, look at all these eggs! What do you even do there? If I saw that, I would just be like, And here is Dead Ringer. What will it be? It will be Oblivion strat with a 1 damage longsword, and it will be a flawless. Crate, meanwhile, very, very close behind, all things considered. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that 4-3 exit for Crate, pretty good. Both races starting to be on the same zone now. So, we got a good relay going. Oop. Here's Cadence. Wait, I can probably just put them online. Yeah. So, off with Dorian. Cavalca is gonna be racing Dorian for Team A. Dorian starts off with a very good build to begin with. You don't need to find too much more. You already got armor. So, you do need to find a weapon. You already have the frog socks, so you can go really fast with those. Does he still have leaping? Just die. Condor mod probably doesn't take leaping... not leaping. Leaping? Yeah, leaping away from Dorian. So Dorian doesn't just die. Because that's cursed. It's a cursed item. Literally cursed. Crate finishing off Cadence here. And off with Focusing Face for Team B's Dorian. It's such a close race now. Heck. Heck. No. See screen shake? I see screen shake as well on focusing. Screen shake Dorian, how fun. What a fun time. Oh yeah, focusing face. Someone who hasn't participated in Condor X2, actually. So, good to see him out on the field racing. Was around for a few commentaries, so definitely didn't just show up out of nowhere. But yeah. Pretty cool. No blood axe, yeah. Pretty much what you need as Dorian is a weapon, that's it. Cap. I mean, yeah, that's all you need. You win in 420 with the blacks. Yep, blood weapon, definitely. You start with such good armor already as Dorian. If you pick up a blood weapon, you're gonna be regenerating so much. I mean, yeah. Especially if it's an axe, you know? The item that's so good that it got banned? You're allowed to take hits as Dorian is the thing. They give you good armor to begin with. Whip isn't all that bad in Deathless, I don't think. Unless you're playing like Bolt or something. This whip kind of shines when you can just methodically take out enemies. Which is kind of what you're doing already when you're playing Deathless. Focusing is down to just 1 heart. Okay? Need to just stay alive and finish off this run is the #1 priority here. And oh no. No sources of regen for focusing. No immediate sources of regen. And this is like absolute spook town right now. Can't like accidentally make a normal step with Dorian. Or something, I don't know. Being on half a heart is just bad. Imagine a blood weapon, right? Source of regen. This is a very aggressive push, which will not end well for Focus, and cannot make it to the stairs because was off parity there. Cavalca with 1.5 hearts in zone 4. Yeah, you probably don't want to push on half a heart, but just let the other team take the lead if you're in a situation like that. But, I mean, if you're gonna die, die quickly, I guess? It's better not to die at all, but if you are gonna die, die quickly. I don't know. Still. See ya, Zelo. Oh, magic ham. Oh, 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 watch out. Oh. Yeah, take that wall pig. Just mine the wall pig out. Alright, that's a very, very much appreciated magic ham there. This is a pretty good Dorian seed. Like, all the seeds we've seen were pretty good, except Bard was just really bad. And then the Aria seed was just okay. I mean, thing is with Aria is that things can't be too good, but things can be really bad. And we didn't see anything really bad. Ring of Pain, fine for Cavalca, we'll keep the Might. 3 damage longsword. Easy to use, you're happy to have that. Yeah, the Aria seed was good for Aria terms, but like, you can't have like a super excellent seed as Aria unless like, you have really good layouts or something. Aria is much less seed dependent than other characters, given the limited item pool, and the less importance on items. Okay, zone 5 for Cavalca. 3 hearts left. Yeah, Partsy was just bad. Balance out an easy character. Cavalca has enough to just purchase these 2 full heart containers. It's probably because you're bad. You're not bad. Aria's just hard. I mean, you're definitely not bad. If you've seen bad Aria play, you'd know. As in, dropping the beat on the first floor repeatedly and then resetting. But yeah, some people are definitely really good at Aria. How many deaths so far? Big deaths or just resets in general? I don't know if you just want total number of deaths. Big. Let's see. There was no deaths in Aria. Yeah, Cavalca here. Hang on. Before we talk about that, I just want to see this run finish off, please. It's Okay, death metal. Oh no. Oh no! Focusing's also on half a heart, but this magic ham coming somewhere in zone 4. Blood cat's a one-shot. No, that's not a point for me. I was like... Oh no. Is that a point for me? Dorian was a real sudden death character, yeah. Heck. Can we please take blood weapons when they are available? I agree. Blood weapons are good. Oh jeez. Focusing's backing up a lot. It's fine. Here is Mystery Cat. Which is not the blood axe. Oh, how you slow play Dorian is you just don't move. You don't hop around this much. You just gotta stand still. There you go. Yep, that's how you play Dorian. Slow. Is you stand still a lot. A whole bunch of standing still. Magic Camp! Can focusingface get it? No! Why? Why? Focusingface managed to get it, but you know. Oh no, what is happening? The character that starts with 4 entire heart containers. And also 1.5 armor. Yeah, you eat the ham when you pick it up. Oh, why? Isn't there like team communication? Oh geez, that teleport cavalca. This confirms Dorian is statistically harder than Aria. Definitely. In fact, Aria is easier than Bard, than Bolt, and Cadence. Aria is the easiest character so far. Oh, half a heart again. It's not a place you want to be. Good thing about Dorian is that you're heavily protected, but if you're on half a heart, you die in one hit. What is happening? Cavalca is shopping. The shop is miles away, luckily. Oh, there's ham. Can't afford it. Plant a bomb or something, I don't know. Or kill. You have options. Watch out for the rider. Watch out. Goblin, alright, standing still. That's how you place Dorian slow. Whole bunch of standing still. And swapping up to Ring of Mana. Okay. Mana Shield is pretty nice. Yeah, getting the cheese from the shrine would... Oh, jeez. It would come in handy right now, actually. Yeah. Like right now... Cavalca. Zone 4. Mana shield. If you can kill enough things while the shield is active, you can just keep on shielding. Or just put yourself really close to another shield for free. Oh my. Watch out for goo, that's... that's a thing that can still get you even if you are shielded. Gluttony for focusing face, a decent number of hearts here. Here's the magic ham floor. But there might be variants. There's variants. No magic ham. What? Really? Really? Oh no, Cavalca's on half a heart now. He's probably hoping for that magic. Was probably hoping for that magic ham that's on 4-2, the big juicy magic ham that was waiting there, except it wasn't waiting for there because variance is a thing. Hooray for seed variance. Focusing is in a pretty swarmy situation, is handling it very well, making sure to back up. Oh, that was a nice fireball, let's go. Okay. Focusing has things under control. Oh, we have heal spell! The source of regeneration. Ah, did you know? Oh my gosh! It's probably the worst thing you could jump into. Well, I guess besides the shopkeeper. But in that situation, that was probably the worst thing you could have jumped into. Heck. 4 hearts for zone 4. And we finally see someone take the blood axe. Alright, focusing. Back to the magic ham. Making sure to... what is this? Alright, nap the magic ham. And gets 1 heart container along with a whole heal. Already is pretty healthy in the heart containers department, so... definitely not all too worried about getting maximum value out of that magic ham, so... Yo, this shop, bro. It's hard to use his Dorian, but like, heals, yo. What's wrong with heals? Why are people allergic to healing? Okay. What? Why are people allergic to healing? Yeah, 8 hearts, it's impossible to die. Yeah, impossible. Didn't we already show that Aria was like the safest character and Aria only has half a heart? Hearts literally don't mean a thing. Cap. Okay, push in here for focusing. Good mana shield stuff happening. Let's go. Okay, okay. Deep blues. Oh, what? Okay, Gorgon frozen and pop in the shield. Shield's already recharged because this is zone 5. Parity on this blue dragon's gonna be a bit rough. We'll just use another shield there. Okay. Wait, Cavalca, you're on 1 damage. You're on 1 damage. You're on 1 damage. 1 damage Dorian is not a fun time. Yeah, you take might. You keep might. You keep might. Uh... Okay, that's a time for focusing. This skeleton is completely blocking the beholder multiple times. It's like, how do you make it past that? I'm like, okay, I'll just get the beholder over here. It bounces off the skeleton that bounces off the bounce trap. Every single time. Freeze for death metal! Yo, we did it! Focusing, clear Dorian. Who's next? Wait, who's next? Next up is Parker, I believe. With Dove. Okay, good. Oh, early earn. The food is gonna be on the spike trap. Parker picking up the food and eating it right away to heal the damage that Parker took to pick up the food. Okay. Team B is in the lead. Cavalca, however, is in zone. The zone of... What zone? Zone 4. So not all too far behind. Yeah, I've never seen a seat that good either. Cap. Zone 5 for Cavalca. Like, this is actually so close still. After a very bloody Dorian for both racers. Somehow. Yeah, Cavalca's doing fine with 1 damage. Staying on the wire here is not easy as Dorian. Cavalca's doing pretty well. I mean, also brought it through the entirety of Zone 4 without too much sweating. So, good stuff here. It's a pretty interesting choice to give up damage, but has made it pay off. It's definitely shown that it's a solid choice here. And Cavalca finishing that one off as well. So next up is... Wait, who's next? Someone tell me who's next. Koopy. Thank you. Scoopy's up for... what's the character? Dove, yeah. Koopy was the one who's telling me who's up next. I was like, ooh, I don't know who's next. Yeah, Parker should just go, is the thing. We've been seeing a lot of building without too much need to build. Like, you found an early urn with heavy armor, there isn't too much more you want. You also have Blast Helm. Dong play. Yes, everyone's favorite category. Already zone 4 for Parker. Some good, just good. You just want to run to the exit. Welcome to Dove. There goes that wall pig. Shout out to the crystal shovel. I would pop the freeze and take the cheese. Okay, just take the freeze. That like, okay. I can't believe Dove just killed that wall pig. Oh no, that's a good point. Picking up a map, that's not a bad pickup at all. You won't open extra rooms that you won't have to, which means more enemies that you have to deal with. Good shield there to just tank the ogre. Parker's playing this really well. Kupi is in zone 3, still has the potion. And Snowbro as well. Snowbro is actually pretty good at stuff. Can lock enemies in place with that. If you just keep stacking that freeze on, if you really don't want to deal with a certain enemy. So yeah, just running to the exit. That is how you play Dove. Textbook Dove play. Has enough health for just blood magicking, but we'll just not need to do that at all. Just playing this very well. Weaving in between the enemies. Here's a freeze use. And there it is! Switch is up next for Eli, which we're probably in for a pretty good cheat. That was a pretty heckin' good Dove run there, Parker. Kupi's also on a pretty solid Dove run. Switch is not on Condor Zoom. I don't know. Do you need me on? Do you need me on Condor Zoom for this? I don't think so. That's fine. Yeah, Team B is still in the lead, and Ravia's tiny flag down switch to get onto Contour Zoom. A legal zoom. Not like this. Who's playing Reaper? Okay. Floaty boots. Or Kupi here. Not like you can use dagger anyway. Switch is still not on Condor Zoom, and I don't think he's looking at the race room because it has not stopped. I love the floating. And there it is, Kupi. Okay, Switch should be on Zoom now. Cool. Tang is up. We are on legal Zoom. Look at that bomb kick. Okay, we're in for a treat here, actually. These two are super good Necrodancer players. Switch is someone who is pretty far above the rest in terms of Eli skill. But Tang just is really, really good at Necrodancer in general, so Oh, okay. Bomb kick for the Bloodshot keep kill for Tang. Flawless for Switch. There is Shop Bro there for some healing. Checking purple for Fireball as well. Getting grabbed by a few monkeys here, but nothing a few bombs can't solve. This an apple for Switch. Okay. I mean, as Eli, pick up armors and then just drop some bombs on enemies. Bare Shadows is probably not the worst take in the world, but probably not in a race like this. And actually, there's this darkness here. Yeah. You don't want to take Bare Shadows if there's just good darkness. Why take bad darkness if there's good darkness? Oh boy. Oh, Switch trying to get this gold heal. Only Aria and Cadence are dancing because it was like that on the wiki. And I stole these sprites from the wiki. But yeah, pretty much whoever finishes all 9 characters, whichever team finishes all 9 characters first, is what we are going by. And we're doing alphabetical order. You can see the progress for the teams. There. Yeah, Switch going fast. Like, look at this is so fast. I mean, expectedly so, given how good Switch is at Eli. Yeah, but that had, you know, the boots. And you can't always expect them boots, the illegal boots, to be in a seed. And cap as well, that's a thing. Was that like Shop Bro iframes or something? Like off the ghoul, like there's a gold pile under the Ghoulam, and then the Ghoulam just hit axe and didn't do any damage because of the Shop Bro iframe. If so, that's like well then, that is a big lick. Not lick, a lich. I know how to say lich. Well then. It's a lich, I know. I forgot for momentarily, then I remembered. How do you pronounce lich? Eli harder than Aria, confirmed. Tang did not get darkness, that is true. Thanks to variance memes happening. We've seen variance things happen this race already. Cavalca not getting the magic ham was... I hope nothing more tragic when that happens due to variance. Transmute pickup for Tang. Won't even transmute the Earthquake Soul, this will take it. That's fine, given that you're playing as Eli. And your means to deal damage like that are limited, so it's fine to pick up something like that. Also for bosses, obviously, is the most clear use of Earthquake Scroll that we see. Yeah, nice knockback on that Minotaur there for Switch. Pretty cool. Imagine not having the knockback weapon as Eli. Oh, free DLC. Such a good change, actually. Like, Eli just wasn't that fun. But, like, with the knockback weapon, it's a lot better. It's a lot more enjoyable to play Eli. PTLC! Eli gets goo under his feet when bombing a ghoul. Wow. That sounds horrible. Yeah, PTLC Eli is just... It's been a long time since I ever experienced that, and I don't think, given what we have now, I ever want to experience that again. Yeah, Ghoulims have more goo reserve. That's even worse, I just realized. I forgot. Well then. Yeah, Switch is putting up a pace here. It's pretty much just like 2 floors behind. And like 3-4 minutes faster. There's the big Lich. That was pretty nasty to Switch. Big lick. Get top 100 in each character, and then you quit 10 minutes later. Yeah, Eli was not a time. It was not a time at all. Oh, that was... Oh, yo. That's how you play Eli's. You get grabbed by monkeys to deflect bomb hits. That's like the most Eli thing you can do. And Switch just did it in style there. Monkeys are giving you safety hugs. Like, it's true when you're Switch. Like, if you ever seen Switch play Eli, it's just like insane monkey grabs that somehow deflect fireball, bomb damage, whatever. How do you be aggressive as Eli? Get grabbed by a monkey. Eli can kill a shopkeeper with 3 bombs and a monkey. Necrodancer facts that you hope never become relevant in your own gameplay. Ooh, a telemonkey take there for Switch. Oh, look at all these... Ooh, bomb goblins. Okay, it's fine. Look at this. Look at these safety hugs. This is so good. Like, that's probably my favorite thing to watch about anyone playing Eli is getting them good safety hugs, and like Switch is super good at them. Tang is fully surrounded here with shield spell though, so manages to survive that with the fireball as well onto the final boss. And 2 blood magics to finish Death Metal off. That is GG's for Tang. GamingProsAdventure is up for... Wait, what's this character? Melody! Yes, Melody! I know my alphabet. We're running the characters in alphabetical order, by the way. But yeah, Team A taking the lead on Eli, kinda surprisingly, but it's not gonna be that much of a lead at all. Forgot Diamond, Pepe hands. Imagine having enough people to do a 13-character relay. Cap. I'm pretty sure we will if we could. Why'd you not know this race was happening? I did not know either until I was like, until Ravio asked me if I wanted to call for it. I'm like, that's happening? Oh, I'd love to call for it. When do we? Yeah, 14-character relay. Let's go. NBtelethia is up for Melody, very close behind. Here. Ooh, Eli. Early dunk from Trapdoor. Only start with 2 hearts. But yeah, that was an excellent run back for Switch. Unfortunately, suffered a death in Zone 4 as Eli, but manages to keep it even. And both teams very much do have a fighting chance, except the last character. Oh, last character's Monk, everybody. What a way to end it. Don't we just love Monk? The great equalizer. Well, it's already equal. And from the process of elimination, Monk is probably gonna be Ribbon Ravio. Unless there's a hidden person on one of the teams that I have not been told about. Yep, it's Ravio Ribbon. Okay. We are on Darkness Melody. Look at these big blast home bombs. Big, juicy explosions. Yeah, not including the DLC characters. The DLC characters really round out the entire alphabet. The end of the alphabet, which is lacking in pre-DLC, as Biggie said. Cap. I'm playing Monk for... No. I'm not gonna play Monk. Imagine playing Monk. Yeah, you don't need Torture Balls with Darkness. Oh... Ooh, I don't like this. Okay. Lethia... there goes the Heavy Glass. Luckily it didn't take any damage there because those enemies hit really, really hard. So allowing the Heavy Glass to take all of that. Armor Quaffed, yeah. Yep. Do you like seeing glass armor? This is a very glass armor heavy seed. Check for armor, I think, instead of a ring swap, but I mean, you're gonna get a ring of luck. It's fine. I mean, you do have a torch, which I actually don't know, actually, because it's darkness, but with torch. Heck! Holy water, cool. But yeah, big blast home bombs for NBtelethia as well now. This is Darkness for GPA, which can be a bit scary if you're playing as Melody. Good build awareness there to use the blast helm. And here is probably a potion room. Oh, there goes the glass armor for it, though. Could have just bombed from one further away to get the spider as well. I had a miniature heart attack there because I thought GPA for sure aggroed the shopkeeper there. And I think GPA thought that as well, so it took a second to pause. Holy crap. But yeah, Ring of Peace pickup, very, very nice. And here's just some cookies as well. I mean, last time has big bombs. I would probably keep it because big bomb fun. But right now GPA has no bombs at all. And you need bombs to use the bomb thing with. Well, I mean, the bomb spell. But that's... There goes the potion, and GPA's already just on 2.5 hearts. Ah, a bit of armor. Well... No, you keep these... I guess Mana Bomb? What does Mana Bomb even do for you here? Can you just blow up the Necrodancer? You probably can. You can't do that. You can't blow up Dad because Dad isn't here at least. Passive recharge, right. Hey, that's a thing that comes with mana, is that you recharge your spells quicker. But Peace is just really good. Peace do? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that's fair then. Oh, yeah. Oh, just... Yeah, okay. Look at this. This is definitely the right choice. Imagine keeping peace when you could have big instant mana bombs. That is a good point, even coming from Pants. Except, Pants would probably just say imagine keeping peace, before saying literally anything. Okay? Ooh, look at erasing them. There you go! Ribbon is anchoring with Monk. That was a very good run. GPA keeping decent pace the entire time, not pushing too hard, not pushing too dangerously, just very, very well played. Keeping things together. And now we reach the final stretch here. Ribbon with a lead, head start over Rabio. Going into the final character, which will be Monk, of course, because that's the end of the alphabet. Oh nice, Melly's animated as well. Why did the people who contribute to the wiki only animate like the 3 story characters? Cap. Yeah, Monk is the end of the alphabet. Only the story characters are in it. They aren't even in sync. Sad. But yeah, don't step on gold. Yeah, don't step on gold. Is what Ribbon needs to do right now. You could get gold kills with that cat. Ah, yes. Ooh, here's a blood shrine. Ooh. Could be very worthwhile just tapping it, but bombing it obviously just gives you probably the best ring you could ask for. Peace is probably a bit better in Monk than in normal characters, in other characters I mean. Like Cadence, because less enemies means less gold piles. But still, Ring of Regen is just really good, as always. So, Necrodancer 2 for Tilapia. Has a potion and a heart to spare. And Aravio is up for the final character. Both racers in Zone 1 here for the final character. This is for all of the marbles. Yeah, Ravio's good at Monk. I don't know, I haven't really seen Riven play Monk. But Riven's pretty good. Probably not as good as Ravio, because Ravio's just super, super good. All the Monkfuls. Ravio definitely has advantage, even with a late start like this. That is not enough of a lead. For Riven, you just play Monk comfortably. But yeah, after quite a bit of back and forth, it's down to Monk, and it's down to the wire as well. Which is kind of surprising. How even it managed to be. Seems like all the dying evened out. And we had the same dying on average. Yeah, that was just an all-around solid melody play. Did what you needed to do. Second best ever? Wow, that's... Yeah, you played very, very well. Excellent job there. Leprechaun pickup for Ribbon. And looks like we'll pick up some mapping here. This armadillo is a bit unruly. Either that or we'll take the move dig shovel. Okay, we'll go for the move dig shovel. So Cap isn't all too bad on Monk, given that you can dig your way out of bad situations. There might have been walls in the way before, but now your walls are just gold. Oh, Ribbon, this is way too many enemies aggroed here. Going down to half a heart. Miner's Calf can also do this! As you can see, makes it to the trapdoor to get 1 heart of heal out of the Ring of Regen. Miner's Cap pickup for Ravio as well. Deep Blues. No flawless for Ribbon, going down to half a heart once again. Watch out, watch out. Those things move diagonally. Okay. Clear pathway to the exit as well for Ribbon. Okay, Zone 3. Finding a Torch of Walls, which is pretty good. Diagonals are impossible, we don't talk about them. Diamond is DLC. This is DLC though. Imagine if we ran this in pre-DLC, that would be... that would be, I don't know how that would be actually. How good are people at pre-DLC nowadays? Probably not nearly as good. Oh, someone will find a Ring of Phasing and just like phase through all the walls. Sounds fun. Not for Monk, I'm just saying in general. Here is Miner's Cap. Nice pulse there. Ravio is pretty much at the exact same position, and Ravio can just play the rest of the seed faster, so Ribbon probably needs to Just keep the pressure. Oh, okay. What do you take here? Probably the heavy plate. But, like, Peace is just, like, super good as Monk as well. Ribbon's completely walled out by gold here. No, phasing wasn't actually that strong. For racing. Ring of 4, fine for Ravio. But, like, for stuff like clearing Coda, it's like, phasing made that significantly easier. But, I mean, if Coda clears, the Coda is cleared, it's still gonna be hard. Oh, here's just a Ring of Peace for Ravio as well. Okay. Ravio in the lead now. Ooh, yeah, don't take that statue into that pile of gold. That's gonna kill ya. Both races doing a good job at just not stepping on gold, which is what you want to do as Monk. Oh, Ravio is gonna have to plant 2 bombs to get out of there. Completely walled out by gold. That'll allow Ribbon to catch up here. It's like perfectly even going into 4-2. You couldn't ask for anything better than this. This is like, for an almost 2-hour race, for it to be this close, with just like 5 floors left for both racers, is crazy. Oh, jeez. Ravio's gonna peek into the shop real quick. First one on 2-4-3. Ribbon is close behind, though. Yeah, that Warlock for Ravio was really excellently handled. Ribbon picking up some goo boots. Will fall about a whole floor behind to Ravio. Ravio with a titanium cat. Monkey's fall pickup? Okay. I mean, armor as Monk won't protect you from gold. So. Okay. Titanium Rapier. Ribbon has goo protection, can just step on the goo without being too afraid of it. Oh, backing up for this Warlock here. We'll just scooch around the enemies, thanks to Move Dig as well. Yeah, Ravio has a very significant lead right now, just needs to finish this run off without taking all the time in the world. Okay. Expanding the lead currently as well. We are almost at the end, but it is Monk. Things can happen, but Ravio... Oh my gosh, this is... That was such a good 5-3 for Ravio. Oh my. That was such a fine line between being a good 5-3 and a horrible 5-3. Ravio as he lets clutch daddy. And that is a final boss kill for Ravio. Holy heck. Ribbon on 5-2. Given how big of a lead one or the other team had at the beginning of this, it has no business being this close, but GG's to Team B, consisting of sivcria running Aria, SC2 running Bard. Bolt, we had BGM. Cadence, we had... Who did Cadence? Crate. Dorian was focusingface. Oh, Ribbon has died. Sad. Yeah, that was a really well-handled 5-3 for Ravio. And for Dove, they had... Who'd they have? I lost the list. They had Parker for Eli, featuring switchaxe. Melody, they had Telethia, and finally to finish it off, Ravio. Claire and Monk to take home the victory. GG's. That was a load of fun. Here's your Monk. Yay. No problem, that was a lot of fun. I'm very surprised how close that ended up being. Didn't doubt it at all. But heck, that was a race from time of, what was that? 1:45, 44.67. Seriously, that had no business being that close. So... GG's to all of the racers. We're playing really well, putting on a great show for everyone to enjoy as well. And keeping cool under the pressure of letting your team down, which is probably the biggest pressure ever, because you don't want to let other people down. Cap.